morning, children. After 10 days of exam, you all might be feeling quite relaxed that finally the exams are over. But as we all know that education is part and parcel of our life and it keeps on going and going. So let's again start with our studies. Children, just think and tell me, are you proud that you are a girl child or you wanted to be a boy? I think everybody will feel proud. Everybody might feel proud that they are a girl and they can do each and everything in today's world what the boys can do. But do you know, children, in some families there are still discrimination based on the gender. Somewhere in some families, especially in the backward areas, in the villages, the boys, they are considered superior than the girls. And the girls, they are not even allowed to go to school for education. So our today's chapter is based on that only. We will be starting with chapter 4 of civics, and the name of the chapter is Growing Up as Girls and Boys. So this I am going to explain you with the help of a short story. So let's understand the story with the slides. So children, we were talking about growing up as boys and girls. Here you can see both the boys and girls together. So growing up in Samoa in the 1920s, the Samoan Islands are part of a large group of small islands in the southern part of the Pacific Ocean, and girls, they were not allowed to go outside. Fishing was a very important activity on the island, and girls, they were allowed to stay indoors doing all the household works. Growing up males in Madhya Pradesh in the 1960s, and the partiality was done between a boy and a girl. Children, do you know? Boys were free to do anything, but the girls were not. For boys, there were schools, there was a playground, but nothing was there for a girl child. Girls were not allowed to go in schools, and if they are allowed, they were allowed to go in groups, having the fear of the boys. They were told to stay indoors and do all the domestic work, and money for the families while staying at home and taking care of the family members. But children, now the scenario is changed. Girls, they have come out of their houses and they want justice, and they have tried to attain it also. They are working hand in hand with the boys in each and every field, and they were doing all the work inside as well as outside their houses. But in the olden days, they valued housework more. They took care of their families, children, elderly members, and even sick members, sweeping, cleaning, washing clothes, and taking care of the elderly and children. So children, let's understand gender equality in society with a short and sweet story.
I'm leaving Kalavati. The train is about to arrive.
Just 2 more rotis to make. You won't get any food on the train, and the station is barely a stone's throw from here.
If I miss the train, I'll lose a day's pay. My boss is a hard man.
I'll help Amma.
Your sister should be helping me. Instead, she must be kicking and punching away in the judo class.
Chakur enjoys it. She has become so strong and confident after she joined the judo class in her school.
Ha! Hoo! Ha! Hoo! Ha! Hoo! Ha!
I'll love to help you, Amma. I'll pack the food for Babuji while you finish making the other roti.
A fine pair, you and your sister. Remember to keep some vegetable for your lunch. Give the rest to Babuji. Chakor and I will manage without it.
Chakor and you work so hard, perhaps more than me. Why should you not eat? The three of us can share the vegetable among us. Here, Babuji, you are all set.
Babuji, the train has reached the outskirts of the village. It's coming very slowly.
How do you know?
When I went out, Babuji was so worried about missing the train. So I climbed a tall tree near the clearing where I practiced judo. From there I could see the train coming at a distance.
My little monkey, your skills are proving very helpful for me.
And Ajay, your skills are very helpful to me.
Come Babuji, Bhaiya and I will run ahead with your bags.
Look how responsible my children have become. I am proud of them.
Remember, girls and boys are equal.
Created men and women equal, and so they should be treated equally. Now let's watch a thought-provoking short movie. Welcome to Kannur, a small town in India. Reena and Uday have recently been blessed with 2 children, which are twins. They are happy and healthy. Dancing and singing, they are living their life to the fullest. Day by day, time passes and the children are big enough to go to school. So here is Rohan and Sheena's school to be. But wait, why is it that only Rohan is in school? And Sheena put into household chores and being denied education? This is not how the way that things should go. Unfortunately, limited by the culture, Sheena's parents decide not to teach her. Whatever the culture be, Sheena always took a great interest in her brother's studies. One fine day, her brother went out to play, leaving his homework incomplete. Behind his back, Sheena completed all his homework, and this was secretly watched by her mother. Quite amused, Rohan was wondering that who had actually solved all the sums correctly. He hurriedly went to the kitchen and discovered the fact that it was none other than his sister, who proved to be a math magician. After all, Sheena's hidden talents were discovered and her parents were really sorry that they couldn't send her to school. But now, finally and fatefully, Sheena also got the chance to get educated side by side her brother.
Finally, it could be concluded by saying a daughter is one of the most beautiful gifts this world has to give.